Hello and welcome everyone. Today I am going to talk about asset and liabilities. It is one of the most simple things which everyone must know before they start investing. So let's begin. What is an asset? An asset is an item with a value which generates regular income and its value increases over a period. A classic example of an asset is a property. In a simple word, a shop, a farm, or a house. It earns rental value every month, besides, its value always increases. For example, if you've purchased a house for 40 lakhs and provide on rent, you earn monthly rent of rupees, let's say 15,000. Also, the overall value of the home increases after 10 years or so. It sometimes becomes a double or even more in a longer period. Here are some more examples of assets. Property, as I already explained. Education or skill is one more asset class. Typically, if you invest in education or developing a skill, it will help you to earn regular income. Therefore, it's a good asset. Business, it is very obvious. The other assets are like investment in stocks, mutual funds, fixed deposit, PPFs, and so on. If you are very rich, you can also invest in arts and crafts, which also becomes a huge asset. And some people also invest in wine because the wine improves its quality over a period of time and it fetches a lot of money. The another asset class is gold, diamond, platinum, etc. I think it's very well known, so everyone would understand. Please note that there are assets that do not require your time and attention to make money. Such investment can earn income even when you are sleeping. Such an income is also called passive income. Once you start saving money, you should consider investing and creating passive income as an alternative income source. Liability is the opposite of an asset. It is an item that requires recurring cost to maintain and its value decreases over a period. A classic example of a liability is a car. It requires fuel costs based on how many kilometers you drive. It needs periodic maintenance and repair. It needs insurance every year. It needs various taxes and also fines at sometimes. And eventually the value of car will always depreciate. When you try to resell after, let's say, 5 years, you will probably not even get 50% of the value which you originally bought for. On a funnier note, a car can sometimes become an asset, particularly in a country where car ownership is auction, for example, Singapore. Or a country like Iran, where it is impossible to own luxurious cars due to US sanctions. You might get more money for your old luxurious car in Iran. While this is just an example, and trust me, car can never be an asset in most of the countries, so please consider that as a liability. Here are some more examples of liabilities. Vehicle is a classic one, so not only car but it's yacht, aeroplane, and bike. The another one which most people don't understand is a house. In case you end up buying a huge house for your own use, it becomes actually a liability and not an asset. Imagine your requirement is only 2 bedroom house, but you end up buying 5 bedroom house. Those 3 bedroom house is more of a costing you because you end up spending more money on everything. Plus, it's an opportunity cost which you lost it. You could have invested those extra money in building assets. Other than this, white goods are typical examples. For example, computer, AC, refrigerators, TV, washing machine, etc. One more example is a fixed furniture, particularly in a business. If you invest a lot of money in initial capital or initial furnishing of the hotel, restaurants, or anything, that becomes a liability because if you have to close the business, you will not make any money out of it. Even capital goods like machinery, one time machinery, and all could be very costly, and therefore, in today's world, people try to rent as much as possible rather than buy initially. After understanding what assets and liabilities are, you know how the rich become more prosperous. Money brings money. The main trick is the same. They accumulate more and more assets. They keep investing their surplus income or savings to buy more and more assets and create many alternative sources. Let me give the examples of the world's richest man, Warren Buffett. His salary is 110k. He still lives within the wage. He keeps investing in the best possible businesses that continuously earn money for him. His current net worth is around $84 billion. Well, I don't mean to say that you don't spend money at all. This is just an example of one of the world's wealthiest person and how he accumulated his wealth. Of course, he has tremendous talents to understand businesses and he buys very few companies when their prices is very small and he waits for long for business to value to increase. I recommend everyone to read one of these two books, particularly a book by Robert Kiyosaki. It is written in simple words and it explains what business people know which most salaried employees don't know. In my personal view, each salaried class person should live like a businessman and each business person should live little bit like a salaried employee. I hope you will remember these two words, assets and liabilities, and you will always use in your day-to-day life. You must accumulate as many assets as possible with your savings. And trust me, if you accumulate enough assets, it can earn enough passive income for you to pay your bills and you can eventually retire, which I'll talk in one more video. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.